A writer, a photographer, on the road exploring a fascinating world in a state of perpetual motion, constantly departing while always arriving, seeking a window into an ever-changing universe. This is WION Traveler.
Truth is at least as strange as fiction. I was born in Delhi and like to think I know the city rather well. This is not that city. For 3 months in 2020, Delhi became unrecognizable. It wasn't just about everything being shut, no traffic, or the Yamuna suddenly turning blue. It was the lack of the hubbub of Delhi, the smell that hits you when you exit the airport after a stint out of town, the chaos of its markets, the taste of its street food, even the hot-headedness of the drivers on the road. Everything that I associated with the city, good and bad, vanished without a trace. From the last week of March 2020, this felt not like Delhi, but an empty shell of the city that was Delhi.
Strangely enough, it feels like the last few months have gone by even quicker when one day spills onto the next, when weekends lose their importance, and when you're confined to the house, then time becomes somewhat indistinct, somewhat vague. Now, finally, the clock has started ticking again. In June, India started opening up, and 1 month down, things appear to be getting back on track. Most states are still not welcoming visitors without a stipulated 1 or 2 week quarantine. But people are beginning to venture out.
Freedom. We've never needed it so bad as we do after 3 months of lockdown. A vacation not from the grind of work but from the narrow confines of our homes, from the claustrophobic fear that seized us, from the entrapment of our own circumscribed lives, from the dilemma of whether or not to take that step to leave our safe cocoons and step out.
I've never been to Greater Noida, the newest suburb of the National Capital Region. Mirage was heading here to play golf and suggested we take a staycation to get the ball rolling. 3 months back, that prospect would have sounded so lame. Today, after the end of the lockdown, it seems nothing short of a miracle. I'm on the way to Greater Noida for a staycation, and the driver in the cab has set up a plastic sheet between himself and other passengers to keep himself safe during these times. And I've never been to Greater Noida before, so it's going to be interesting to see what all is open over there and if there's anything to do besides hanging out at the hotel.
Alright folks, I'm going to play golf at the JP Greens Golf Resort, and this is one of the finest golf courses in the NCR. If you ask me, golf is the perfect sport because, at least in these times, because there's natural social distancing and you don't really have to come in close contact with anybody if you don't want to. It looks like it might rain, so which is okay because it's been a while and golf punishes those who don't practice, so I haven't played during lockdown at all. It could be a massacre. So let's see how it goes. Alright then. So I noticed they've sprayed my bag, they sprayed me. What else? That's it, now basically.
Your bag, it will be outdoors, so
it's much safer.
Precautions.
So now the world is coming to the conclusion that the outdoors are safe.
Yeah.
Huh? And that golf is a great game to play.
Absolutely.
Huh?
No, even like on the course, we've kept sanitizers on every hole.
Yeah.
All possible precautions.
But also, are you allowing, like 4 balls are fine?
4 balls are fine.
And 1 person per cart or 2? Or it doesn't make
if it's a family, 2 people to a cart, no issues.
No issues, okay.
It's advised to be 1 person on a cart.
Right.
Lot of people, most people do that.
I haven't touched a club in 3.5 months, so it's going to be a massacre. That'll do, I'll take that. Wow. My heart was in my mouth. First shot out of 4 months in front of 3 cameras. Not bad. Oh, it's so good to be on a golf course. Jeez. So
you can be on a golf course, not meet anybody, not talk to anybody, play your game, go back. I tell you folks, the time for individual sport is booming.
From a distance, and it can be seen from anywhere in Greater Noida, the Crown Plaza, peering over the landscape, rises above the skyline like a giant citadel of indulgence in a suburb not known for that. Precisely the sort of place that inspires thirsty consumption of sundowners on a tropical, muggy evening. The kind of hotel that would feel right at home near a beach in Goa, or for that matter, the middle of Greater Noida. Wondering what to expect when you check into a hotel again? Here's a ringside view. First, the car is sanitized. Then you're sanitized. Then your luggage is sanitized. Your interaction with the front office staff is curtailed and conducted from a safe distance. You enter the lift and use a toothpick to press the button for the floor. And the room? Well, unknown to me, my room is being prepared for my arrival for the last couple of hours. This, truly, is the brave new world, folks. Even after all of that, I can scarcely believe I'm back here, in a hotel room, shooting for Traveller. I say a quick prayer of gratitude. I'm sure Mirage must be over the moon to be able to play golf again. I didn't expect the hotel to be busy, but it is quite unsettling to walk around areas which just 3 months back would be brimming with activity.
Hello, very good. Can I get a table, please?
I'm at the restaurant where there's definitely some semblance of normality, some life. You can always count on the Indian love for food to triumph over fear. Ashwini Nayar, the GM of this hotel, is checking in on guests.
Like, are people cautious of traveling now, or like, do people have concerns?
I think people have been holed up for far too long, but as long as they...
People just want to get out of the house by now.
And you know, I reckon if they just take the right precautions and you know, the place they come to, if they know that they're in a kind of a safe environment, I think that kind of makes the difference.
What kind of precautions are you taking so that you can ensure that you have the safety and everything in check?
You know, obviously we check the Arogya Setu app for all our staff and all our guests.
Right.
Anyone who comes in, we make sure that you are asymptomatic. We check the temperatures. We sanitize the luggage. In fact, any baggage that you're bringing in goes into the X-ray machine and also works as a UVC sanitizer.
Oh, really?
So
have you added like an extra level of safety for that?
That's right. That's
Wow.
right. So, in fact, even our air conditioning. So the rooms that you're staying in naturally have individual filters.
Really?
Because every room has a separate
Right, so
FCU.
it doesn't go from one room to the other, it's separated by that.
And in public areas like this, what we've done is we've again added the UVC sanitization in the AHUs. So the air which is circulating in the AHU is actually getting sanitized and coming back to you. So you are actually breathing sanitized, air-conditioned air. When you do come in for a staycation, what really are you looking for? A is peace of mind, a little bit of activity, and we provide enough. We've got an 8.5 acre area in the hotel, a lot of greens. We have outdoor sports like basketball.
Basketball! I was out of there like a shot.
Well, since we don't have that much time, we're just playing like a smattering of holes. We're not, you know, there are not too many people on the course and we can play whichever hole we like. One was lovely, the next hole that's really nice here on JP is number 9 and that's where we're going. I would have probably parred 2 to 8 anyway.
My first post-lockdown round turned out to be a proper cracker. Now golf is a fickle game, and a good round on a gorgeous day, there's really nothing better.
Chalo bhai. That's it. Thank you very much. Shake hands with the club now. Thank you very much. This is a Corona shake hands. Oh, what fun. 5, 6 holes. That's all the time we had today, but what a day to be out. What a first round after lockdown. What a gorgeous golf course. I tell you. Ab bolo na ki golf is an old man's game in Corona. At this time now everybody will play golf.
All's well with the world as I make my way back to my pad for the night, the Crown Plaza, Greater Noida.
नमस्कार जी हाँ जी वंडरफुल अच्छा आपको बाहर ही छोड़ना ना, you have to leave it outside. Thank you sir, I got it from here. Thank you very much. You can come and collect this after about half an hour. Thank you very much. All right. Well, folks, the lockdown and this coronavirus business does have some advantages. If you were to order a breakfast in bed like this, normally at a hotel, it would cost you way more. The buffet is usually included. But right now, according to these safety protocols, there is no buffet, and you serve this gorgeous breakfast in the room. Wow. All right. Where do you sit and eat this? Perfect. Perfect. So waffles, God, this is a sinful breakfast. Fruit, croissants, Danish pastries. Holy moly, look at that. Omelette. Dosa. Wow, dudes. It's a proper feast. It's a brunch. What is this? Sambar. Wow, now start on the waffles. Let me have that first. Talk about a breakfast for champions. Perfect. Let me finish the waffle first, then I'll have the dosa. Goodie. Oh. So, any children watching this? This is not a breakfast of champions, guys. The egg is, but the waffles with cream and jam, you should have it only on a Sunday. If you have this every day, such a role model. Mr. Castell, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, how are you?
Very well.
Not bad, huh? Pretty much the only ones in this hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the spread? Right? Huh? Did you decimate it? You did, eh? I'm on my way to doing just the same.
Well, you started with the waffle. You started with the waffle, didn't you?
So listen, what else is on in this hotel? What do you have here?
Well, some things are closed, but there's a basketball court, there's a ping pong table, there's a pool table,
I guess.
there's a salon.
Oh, there's a salon. A working salon.
Yeah.
Ooh. Chalo, let's go.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to go and get a snip. Huh? I'll join you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
It's been 3 months since my last barber appointment, and I don't think I've ever gone that long without a snip.
Thank you. Wow, this is one heck of a salon. Thank you. All right. Oh. So I don't know about anybody else, but my biggest problem in the lockdown has been that I haven't been able to get a haircut. I have never had long hair in my life, and this is the longest it's ever been. And frankly, I've always had very short hair, 4G style, but I kind of liked long hair, but this is a little too long. So, long due haircut. लोग तो अपने बाल काट रहे हैं, people have been cutting their own hair. I didn't have the gumption to do that.
Things sure have changed since the lockdown. Grooming has moved from a salon to home.
Okay, Ashu's got really carried away because he's not been getting too many people here, and he's really sort of had a go with me. Thank you, Ashu. I don't think I'll be able to maintain this because I don't know how to use a hairdryer, and I had none of those with me. But I don't want to deny a man some satisfaction, and I mean him, not me.
It's only when you visit a hotel like this that you truly begin to understand the ramifications the pandemic has had on the hospitality industry. I want to talk to a few employees to get a sense of just how much their lives have changed over the last 3 months.
How's life these days? Huh?
It's different.
Slow?
It's different. Slow is another thing, but we are getting prepared for the new normal. And
Look at this. This is the new normal, isn't it? Huh?
normal, everything you see is being changed from what
Bulletproof glass? Huh? Bulletproof.
sneeze-proof.
Sneeze-proof glass. Hi there. I'm very well, sir. Do you work at the hotel?
Yeah, I work in the hotel. My name is Varun Gupta. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing.
Oh. Wow, Varun, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice hotel. We've been here for a day.
Thank you, sir.
We've had a good time. It seems a little empty, but I suppose that's to be expected.
That is expected.
You are a large hotel, 398 rooms. Huh? How's occupancy been?
So occupancy is doing good. After the day, I think it's on a recovery stage.
Right.
And we are looking at the buoyant occupancy in coming months. As more and more travel will start once the airlines opens, once the mode of transportation gets open,
Right.
it will increase.
So what has changed now is that you can there's a set menu in the in-room dining menu,
Right.
wherein you can choose your American or a continental or an Indian breakfast.
ठीक है.
Similar is the case with the restaurant. In case if you want to come down to restaurant and
Yeah.
eat because you bored out in your room, you spend a lot of time in the room.
So does a la carte means things have gotten more expensive, or does it mean that, well, you're getting an advantage as a customer because you're getting, like, for example, now this breakfast would be chargeable that came to my room, as opposed to the breakfast I would get as part of my
So
check-in.
this is also part of your
Oh, it's part of the package. So
part
that's
of the package.
okay.
But you've got more choices now in terms you want to eat in your room,
Right.
or you want to come down to the restaurant.
There aren't too many people at the hotel, so we're assuming the chef will be able to make time for us. Mirage and I have fallen back on our tried and tested trick of getting a cooking class, basically our way of getting to gorge on the finest food a chef can dish up.
Hi, chef.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How's it going?
Good, good. Please
Acha.
sanitize your hands.
Okay. My hands are sore with this thing.
Yeah, but we have to take precautions. You know the time, yeah.
Chef, what are we cooking today?
Sorry, I'm not cooking. You guys here to cook.
Well, it is a class, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll guide you. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. I'll be guiding you guys.
Gosh, this looks great. This is quite a spread just of ingredients, huh?
Yeah.
Johan, take a guess here. What do you think we're making?
Well, there's mustard and there's lime and there's salt, pepper. What are we doing? Something?
Okay, don't get confused. I'll let you know what you are cooking.
Bataiye.
So the dish of the day is herb crusted sea bass. It's accompanied with soft polenta.
Wow.
Okay, and with saute coin vegetables. We have the vegetables here. So starch is there, veg is there, fish is there. What's left? Come on, tell me.
Well,
You tell us.
Sauce.
Of course.
Okay?
Okay, we're ready to go.
So, ready to go?
I guess so.
So, Johan, you are all set?
Yeah. Where do I start?
I think you are more powerful, so you need to whisk the egg whites.
Okay.
So that it,
Start with the egg.
yeah.
And
If you want to break it, or I have already broken.
oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So what you need to do is, you need to put in the ball,
All of it.
okay, and whisk it till it gets like creamy froth.
Okay.
It
I mean,
properly and you will
Yeah.
marinate the fish.
yes, of course.
Okay.
The delicate work is for me.
Yeah, he's powerful.
and the manual labor is all
Yeah,
yours.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah. That's what.
Okay.
Oh, it's all. I have all.
It's already
No, you have to work. So I'll get you the fish. Okay.
Is that good, chef?
So, yeah, you are doing good job. It's almost done, 80% done. Just 20% left. So Miraj, you will marinate the fish. I'll tell you how to do it. Yeah.
Well, I can marinate it, chef.
First make the marination. Put the fish right here.
Okay.
That's oil. Put oil.
This one?
Yeah.
What oil is this?
This is olive oil.
Things aren't quite going according to plan. Chef Sumit Sabharwal is no greenhorn when it comes to greedy freeloaders like us. He intends to make us, literally, work for our supper. Oh well, I'm sure he won't let us ruin his day in the sun.
All right.
Okay.
Now this goes into the fridge or stays outside?
What?
The fish?
No, you
Stays
you
there.
can stay there.
Now what's
Right.
next?
Now, Johan will make the crust.
All right.
And now we will do a soft polenta. So
The
who
soft-
wants to
Soft
do
polenta.
polenta.
Johan is very good at this one. Go for it, bro.
Where do we start?
Okay?
Yeah. All right. So where do I start here? Oil on it.
Yeah. Put little oil. That's no, that's it. That's it. Be easy. Be easy. Little butter. Around
Oil and butter.
1.5 teaspoon unsalted butter.
Why do you put both oil and butter in it?
Because butter, so that butter doesn't get burned.
I see.
So you like garlic, right?
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
garlic.
absolutely.
There you go.
Okay.
Don't worry, everything will be edible.
Can I quote you on that, sir? I learned one thing about cooking in India. Everything is edible. I love it.
Till the time it is getting to boil, Miraj, why don't you make sauce?
Good idea.
It's very easy to make,
Good
I'll
idea.
tell you. You will add butter.
Okay.
Okay?
Butter?
Yeah, butter.
How much butter? How much?
Unsalted butter. 1.5 teaspoon of butter. That's it.
Yeah, okay. Yes, chef, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, this is literally one dish you are making.
And so many things. with
No, so in a kitchen, when you have like 30 covers or 40 covers sitting and they're ordering, how many of you are there doing this? Like, how many chefs in a...
One person doing everything. I have done a maximum plating for 1800 packs. Yeah. And we finished the plating of main course in 38 minutes. That was a record.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you seriously.
Wow.
38 minutes for a main course plating for sit-down dinner of 1800 packs.
Well, you'll be happy to know that post-coronavirus, you are not going to do 1800 covers for the next 10 years. You'll be lucky to do 50 covers. Now, chef, what do we do in this?
Now we add little orange juice. to it.
Orange juice, huh?
Yes.
This is fresh orange juice.
Fresh orange. No, canned one.
Canned
This
one.
is canned one because orange juice, if you use fresh one, it gets bitter.
It gets bitter.
Yes.
Okay, let's try.
Because we need to reduce it.
Okay.
All right. What do we do next?
Now we need to do the saute vegetable. We'll do it last.
Okay. Saute?
Vegetables.
Sauteed vegetables also? Yeah. Let's just have this all fish, dude. घास फूस का क्या फायदा ना?
We will again finish it with butter, lemon juice. Yes.
You're a health freak, aren't you?
And and little brown sugar. This is butter.
A miracle. The difference between the fish on this plate and what we left back in the kitchen cannot be overstated. I mean, there was at least one portion that was completely overdone and the sauce didn't look half as consistent. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is just Chef Sumit's way of making us look good.
Now, Johan and I get along fine, but we've had way too many candlelit dinners over the past couple of years. It's become a bit of a joke. But after a long time, this one feels somewhat special. Because it is a thing we've griped about, it's something that harks back to our lives before the pandemic. Just to be able to do something familiar like that infuses us with hope. Perhaps we'll be able to roll our eyes at these dinners many times over in the days to come.